Hello everyone, from this video lecture we are going to discuss about the human reproduction. And the first topic of the human reproduction, let us start with the different phases of the reproduction. So now start with the chapter. This is the first new chapter, that is human reproduction. New chapter, human reproduction. So human being, about the human being, it is studied or observed that human being is unisexual and so sexual dimorphism. A distinct sexual dimorphism is also observed in the case of human being. That means the male reproductive organ or male individual and the female individual can identify physiologically or externally. We can identify male as well as female or differentiate male and female on the basis of their external feature. So this is the sexual dimorphism. Now let us start the different phases of the reproduction in human being. Then we will discuss about the system also, which are responsible to complete different phases of the reproduction. So let us start with the phases of reproduction. So in human being, the reproduction or the phases of the reproduction start with the phase that is gametogenesis. So the first phase of the reproduction, that is gametogenesis. The gametogenesis is the first phase of the reproduction in human being. And gametogenesis in male as well as in female are different. So in male it is spermatogenesis, and in female it is oogenesis. In male it is spermatogenesis, the formation of sperm or the male gamete, but in female it is the oogenesis, the formation of female gamete or ovum. Then after gametogenesis there is the process of insemination. The second phase or second stage of the sexual reproduction, it is the insemination. And the process of insemination involves the transfer of male gamete into the female reproductive tract. So it is the transfer of male gamete into the female reproductive tract. Then after insemination, there is the process of fertilization. And fertilization process involves the fusion of male and female gametes. Fusion of gametes. And the fusion of gametes result in the formation of two young stages or diploid stage, two young zygote formation. diploid zygote formation take place after the process of fertilization. Then after fertilization, there is the process of the division in zygote. When the zygote is formed, this zygote continue division or mitotic division and convert into the 2-celled, 4-celled, 8-celled, 16-celled stage. Then lastly, it converted into the structure which is known as blastocyst or blastula. So the cleavage result in the blastulation. So the next stage, it is the cleavage or division. The zygote formed after fertilization. So the cleavage or division, that is the development of zygote. Zygote development. In blastula, or zygote development, which is also known as blastulation. About this topic, we will also discuss in detail that what is the process of blastulation, the 2-celled, 4-celled, 8-celled, 16-celled stage till 16-celled stage. The stage is known as morula stage. Then after division of cell, when the zygote or the embryo developing zygote, when acquire about 100 number of cells, then this stage is known as the blastula. So blastula stage is the stage at which the process of implantation, that means attachment of the blastula with the wall of uterus take place. So after cleavage or after division, the next phase or next step of the reproduction, it is the next stage, it is the implantation. And implantation involves the fixation of blastula with uterus wall. The fixing of blastula with uterus wall, it is the implantation process. Then after implantation, there is the process of placentation. So placentation involves the making of connection between the growing embryo and the mother's body. The connection make between the mother's body and embryo. Connection formed between mother's body and embryo. And after this, the next stage, after placentation, after the formation of placenta, it is the placentation, and placenta make the link between the mother's body and growing embryo. Then after placentation, there is the process of blastulation. Gastrulation. After placentation, the process of gastrulation take place, and the gastrulation process involve the formation of 3 germ layer. Formation of germ layer, and human being is riboblastic animals. So there are three germ layer formed, that is ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. These are the three germ layers that are formed during the gastrulation process, and this gastrulation process or these three germ layer together are responsible for the formation of different body organs. Means all the body organs are arising from these three germ layer. इन्हीं तीनों जर्म लेयर में से जो है सभी जर्म लेयर जो है पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं बॉडी के अलग अलग ऑर्गन्स के फॉर्मेशन के लिए. देन आफ्टर gastrulation, so the next phase which involve after the formation of germ layer, it is the organogenesis. And organogenesis involve the formation of organs, different body organs from these germ layer, these three germ layer. Then after organogenesis, the embryo becomes mature, fully mature, and that fully mature embryo need to be extended out, and that process is known as parturition. The fully formed parturition is the process of fully formed mature embryo expelled out. The fully formed mature embryo expelled out, it is the process of parturition. This process is known as parturition. So these are the different phases of reproduction in human being. After parturition, the fully formed mature child or offspring, it is taken care by the human female by the help of mammary gland. So mammary gland or lactation is also involved in the sexual reproduction or in the phases of sexual reproduction. So the next phase is the lactation. And lactation, it is for the taking care of young ones after parturition. After parturition, the young ones comes out from the female body or female reproductive tract, and then it needs, or the offspring need to taking care with the feeding, and that feeding is provided by the mammary gland of human being. So for that purpose, all the human female consist of mammary gland for that purpose. So now here there is a term which is known as gestation period. So gestation period is what we call the stage starting from the fertilization. The fertilization, cleavage, implantation, placentation, gastrulation, organogenesis, and till parturition. The period of time, it is known as gestation period. So gestation period is the time period between the gametogenesis till parturition in human female. In human female, it is known as gestation period, which is about 280 days about 280 days or 9 months. In the case of human, the gestation period it is about 280 days or 9 months. So this is all about the different phases of reproduction in human being. And in next video lecture we will discuss about the system that help in the different phases or that perform the different phases of reproduction in human being. So we will discuss one by one about the male reproductive system and female reproductive system.